A fully dominating session for Zimbabwe, a second test at Chattogram against Bangladesh. The visiting side are doing exceedingly well this time around. We can see they have developed a very good partnership, in fact, in between Nick Wells and Shane Williams, one of the finest cricketer of Zimbabwe for a long time. Absolutely outstanding performance. We can see the fully domination from both the batters, especially third wicket partnership. They have developed what a wonderful partnership here, and most probably it's looking ominous. And Bangladeshi bowlers are desperate. They're desperately trying to make breakthroughs. Spinners, pacers, already we saw the number of times they introduced, but unfortunately they are they're going to have a mammoth gatheration on the board. So we don't know exactly, even the body language of Bangladeshi bowlers and even the fielders. We saw the couple of catch drop early in the morning and some sloppy fielding. Everything is going in favor of Zimbabwean side. So we don't know exactly how longer and how bigger the partnership is going to be. Most probably, and this third wicket partnership can be a game-changing partnership, and absolutely they're getting the favorable zone. In fact, Zimbabwe, they are 157 for 2 in 54 overs. Just nearly 8 minutes to spare to get the tea break, and we don't know exactly so what can be the total of Zimbabwe in the first innings. Winning the toss and decided to have a bat was an excellent decision by the Zimbabwean skipper this time, and the batters absolutely are doing magnificently well. Bangladeshi bowlers, just in the first session we saw the couple of breaks, especially Tanzin Hassan Saqib got debuted and got a wicket and made an important breakthrough early in Zimbabwe innings. And then we saw the Taizul, and just in first over got also a wicket. And since then, all sort of we saw this Zimbabwean are they're getting standard run rate. They're keeping up with excellent run every over almost, and absolutely playing some free-flowing shot. Definitely, both the batters they're playing fairly short because they have already got a lead 1-0. But house side, I mean Bangladesh, they are absolutely desperate, doing something exceptional here to make a comeback in this test match. So we are here at Chattogram, the second test match, day 1, absolutely on a driving seat for Zimbabwe. They are looking absolutely fine-tuned, most probably, and they're gonna to win this test match a similar fashionable manner. Whatever they got from Sylhet, an excellent achievement they awarded, and most probably the second time they're doing same. But we know that Bangladesh, on the other hand, and it wasn't a good toss for Bangladesh to lose really. On the other hand, Zimbabwe got 10 out of 10 in the case of winning the toss, and excellently they are doing whatever they required exactly. Building up some partnership. We saw the wonderful one in the opening partnership, and then the second one got out cheaply. But third partnership, absolutely wonderful this time from Zimbabwean point of view. So we saw not plenty of spectators all around the stadium, in the gallery, and all around the corner was vacant space. And the obvious reason, the match and against Zimbabwe, though they're dominating, and can be another reason the Bangladesh are not batting this time. And when Bangladeshi batters will bat, most probably it can be tomorrow. At that time, we can see some spectators also expected from our point of view. So it's a wonderful, wonderful session. First one and the second one for Zimbabwe. But Bangladesh, what can do Bangladesh bowlers? That's the question. Taizul, an experienced guy and got a wicket, but wasn't enough to get a standard get to prevent Zimbabwe to get standard get going. Only got a wicket, but no other spinner actually could have a contribution in the first two sessions. First one we saw the Mehdi and Miraj was a little bit expensive, and second session as well. But scoring rate is the key for Zimbabwe. They are keeping up with an excellent strike rate. This is the test match, and Bangladeshi bowlers' economy says they're not too economical. And normally you see this one bowler bowls 10 overs, at least 3-4 overs would be the maiden. But today we saw the Zimbabwean, how they are dominating. So what can be the total? That can be a vital question from Bangladeshi fan, Bangladeshi supporters, the cricket lovers, but we don't know exact answer. What can be the stoppage for Zimbabwean batters? They are marvelous stars. We normally know they have a very, very decent middle order, and Williamson already started the showcasing, and similarly a lot of batters still are being to come in the middle. So we know that Wesley Madhavere, another key player for Zimbabwe, and Tailender doing excellently well, whatever they did in the Sylhet. And today expected the openers and middle or top order batters laid a solid foundation. Then the remaining batters, I mean Tailenders, and will do the undone things quite easily. So that means anyway, if their total can reach beyond 400, and that would be difficult. Even Bangladeshi batters, we are afraid if we can't avoid the fall one. Even Zimbabwean batters score more than 400 runs in that case, and that can be difficult for Bangladeshi batters because they're not accustomed playing Test cricket in a standard manner. We got Test status 25 or 26 years earlier, but still we are upset having seen the performance of Bangladeshi batters, the temperament that they don't know how to bat with quality, standard manner. Whatever we are getting from Zimbabwean batters against spinners, they are doing everything well because we see this their batting style is completely different. It seems to us that the Indian batters are batting this time. Whatever the Zimbabwean batters doing well. Yes, absolutely. Both the batters already got half century mark. Shane Williams, another one is Nick Wells, and as a newcomer into the side and doing excellently well. But on the other hand, we didn't have any sort of temperament from Bangladeshi batters, even though they're highly experienced. We can say Nazmus and Shanto also played moderately well in the first test match, and this time they'll have to play a lot of contribution. They'll have to pay a lot of contribution for the team, because this would be a humiliating performance. This would be absolute unbelievable performance, because it's a home series. If you do well in the home series, it won't be counted an excellent performer, and every batter should play responsible innings. Even if some batters of Bangladesh, especially top order, we saw the Mushfiq Rahim got out cheaply twice in the first test at Sylhet happen. And second one, this time we saw in the warm-up match, he played, and under the supervision of batting coach, he spent a lot of time. I'm talking about Mushfiq Rahim, and he should play better cricket, because it's absolutely critics will start and doing everything, because the experienced batters, if they can't play well, and extra sort of pressure it can be into the middle order batters, remaining batters. And we saw this couple of changes in the lineup. So Ibadat, Khaled Ahmed was dropped, and one extra spinner has been added in place of the pacer. So definitely we thought an extra spinner can help, but Zimbabwean batters, they're doing well. It gets vice versa, in fact. And it was a very good toss really for Zimbabwean skipper and Zimbabwe team unit. And whatever they are performing up to now in a decent manner. And already we know that tea has been called, so this 20 minutes most probably will be important because some masses can be thrown to the player's mind, and what can be the next, and bowlers aiming at doing well, especially the third session of today. The second session already done and dusted. Domination, we saw that every time, first and second from Zimbabwean batting. Bangladeshi bowlers, we saw some cases they were desperate, and some cases and they were too much costly, because batters, Zimbabwean batters especially, whatever they batted well, some ball they negotiated very well, and some balls, especially whenever they saw this any sort of a loosener, immediately after, sort of hammering some sixes, some boundaries, even coming down the wicket. We saw some lofted shot from all the Zimbabwean batters, and they're absolutely beautiful. So Bangladeshi batters should they should follow the batters of Zimbabwe, how there's some cases they're being aggressive, some cases the defensive mode they're playing, and whatever they required, everything they're following. But question is, what can be the total in everything? If anything 400, I mentioned a bit earlier, that time Bangladeshi batters can be on a difficult condition. In the case of the lead would be mounting up, and a couple of wickets, or if the batters get into trouble, some batters, then remaining batters, and it will be very much difficult actually to get going for Bangladeshi batters and batting second. But Zimbabwe, they are on a very good task, because moments are going on and everything is in their favor. Whatever they have got the lead, and they're in excellent mood. So that's a point. That's an update from crickline24.com, and every time Crickline is providing updated, really, absolutely. Now, once again, this Mazhar from Independent Television, as senior reporter, just joins us. Mazhar, so first and second session on fully domination from Zimbabwean batters. How have you enjoyed?
I'm not enjoying it. Against Bangladesh, you know that. You're also tired, I think. You're also doing well, and we are trying to do something for the spectators, for the information we getting, and we are trying to serve the football cricket fans. But there is no good news for Bangladesh from Bangladesh team. The wicket is flat. There is no other good news from the Bangladesh, because they are not doing well. Spinners not getting that much turn, or pacer is not getting that much bounce or variation. And Zimbabwe using this track very well, and they are going to do a very good job, and I think they will look for 400 or 450 for sure. You are surprised for this?
Absolutely, but yeah, first and second session and third session, what can be the Bangladesh target? Because aiming at a particular target and making a breakthroughs, one or two, especially because both the batters are well set this time. Nick Wells and Shane Williamson, both are just nearly 60 runs each.
Right. They are set, very well set, and what we can expect in the third session is a very difficult question. Because of the wicket, we can expect more 3 or 4 wickets we can take in 25 or 27 overs. Then we can achieve something. We can give some pressure on Zimbabwe. otherwise we can expect more because they are doing really well. They are not playing a risky shot. They are not playing wicket throwing shot. They are very much composed. They are very much patient in the wicket. I think it will be really very tough to give some breakthrough or take more wickets in a couple of years overs. So I think Zimbabwe will do better this time, and they will try to end this day with 5 or 6 in hand.
Absolutely, Mazhar. One concern thing that is batters are batting well. Even Bangladeshi bowlers, they're too much costly. In fact, they should have been economical. Just their Zimbabwean batters are ticking along the scoreboard, and absolutely we see this nearly 4 runs in an over.
Right. This is a very interesting point. They are not playing like the typical or old test cricket, test matches. So they are trying to use all bad balls to score fours. We can see some big hit. We can see the big sixes here. I think 5 or 6 sixes already hit by Zimbabwe. So it's a huge thing. In previous days, in old days, we can see in a one or no six in a all over all the day, but in this match we can see 4 or 5 sixes already. So it's a they're playing like this. They're playing aggressive cricket. They are playing very positive test cricket because they want to win this match because it's a huge achievement if they can win. So they are in hand. They are this test match. So we can say that this partnership, and they have plenty of batting option in the back. So we are in trouble. Bangladesh in trouble for sure. And this is correct that bowlers in the previous show I mentioned you that we need to bowl proper test cricket balls. We need to bowl in line and length in accurate bowling. So they are failing every time. Tanjib Sakib giving runs 5 or 6 far over, and other bowlers also. So it's not a good sign to in a test match.
Yeah, Mazhar. Another thing that is we saw a couple of times there's a Zimbabwean dressing of the seal mood, and the jealous and agility is going around in their batter's mindset. On the other hand, and it looks ominous and little bit disappointment with the dressing of Bangladesh.
They looks like our Australia team. They are very composed. They are very cool. Their attitude is like they are is a big team. So when you are giving when you are giving others opponents a chance to dominate, they will do it. They will do it, and they are doing this right now. And you can see the Sean Williams' body language. You can see the Bennett or Karan's body language, Nichols. Their body language is so much confident. They are very much confident to do something else. They can lose this match, but they are confident. They are acting like a big team. They are that much confident. So it's a very positive sign for them. But in other hand, you can see the Bangladesh team, they are not that much confident enough. So in the press box, there was a discussion that why Bangladesh is playing like this. So it's a very, very common question right now. I have covered almost 12 years in Test cricket, but these Bangladesh is they really are rare Bangladesh. Bangladesh played a very big match earlier stage of Bangladesh cricket like 2000-2005, but they were not like this. So it's a very pathetic thing. But I hope Bangladesh will bounce back. I wish Bangladesh will do better in the batting. Then they can recall or restore the confidence.
Mazhar, thank you for joining us once again.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
We're highly delighted having you as well.
Thank you.
So that's all for now from crickline24.com, and that's the tea break. So hope we'll come up with another episode next time. Thank you for joining.